What's happening?
It's like my brain. 19 browser tabs open, and I can't figure out where the music's coming from.
Oh, what's going on?
Hang on. I gotta close something.
Okay, go ahead and close.
I was sharing it over on Facebook, and it didn't go away.
You were sharing on Facebook, and it wouldn't go away?
Yeah, it wouldn't go away.
Oh,
so
okay.
It was playing on Facebook as we were talking. So it was coming through my microphone. Hey, you. How you doing?
Okay.
How you doing?
Hi, Miss Lisa.
You doing?
Wow. Crazy.
Hey, Linda.
Hi, Miss Linda.
Oh.
See, Linda, there's the tree.
The tree.
The tree.
It is the tree.
The tree.
Welcome to another exciting, sometimes funny, sometimes scary edition of the R.I.F.T. with your hosts, Keith and Joni.
What's happening?
I don't know what's happening.
Happy Monday before Thanksgiving.
Happy Monday before Thanksgiving. It was a good day today. It was a good day.
Good. Is your traffic getting wild yet in your
Traffic's
area?
been nuts for a couple of weeks with what's been going on up there. Traffic, If I ain't got to go to where I ain't going.
Yeah.
So I am definitely going to be defensively driving when I go to my sister's in Campbell on Thanksgiving.
How far of a drive do you have on Thanksgiving?
2 hours.
Okay. Well, we're going to go over our Thanksgiving, what to expect on Thanksgiving so that you're going to know what the energy is. That's helpful, I believe.
Yes.
It's very helpful. Now, we had that whole Sun and Mars. It's separating. So, at least we're not going to have that. That's been going on since the beginning of October.
Yeah, and October was a little rough.
Yeah, October the 7th. And look what happened.
Yeah.
October was intense.
Excuse me.
And anytime that crap hits in Scorpio, add intensity by steroids.
Yes.
Hit it by steroids. But like you say, drive defensively, drive. But we're good. We're in good shape now. So how was your birthday? We're having ham. I'm gonna be chill.
We're doing something different this year. We're having lasagna.
You know, how do you go wrong with lasagna?
Hey, you can't go wrong with lasagna. And I'm going to make what I make every year. I take my crock pot. It's easy. I put a layer of tater tots, layer of broccoli, layer of cheese, some cheese whiz, some garlic Alfredo sauce. Put another layer of that. Oh, it's chicken breast. 2 layers of chicken breast in there, and then just cook it in the crock pot. Words.
What is this called? Is this called the Otter's dish? The Otter dish?
Thank you. I haven't even really named it. I took something Mom used to make when we were kids. She called it chicken and broccoli, and I modified it, and everybody loves the hell out of it. So,
well, that's good. So you're having that with lasagna.
Yes.
Well, good. Are you going to make a big dessert?
No, I don't make dessert. You don't want me to make a dessert.
I'm going to make a Martha Stewart Mile High apple pie. It's about that tall. It's that big.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture.
That's a big pie.
It's so heavy when you get it out of the oven. Martha Stewart. It's Martha. If you get mad at a relative, you just throw the damn pie at somebody. It'll knock them out.
There you go.
It will knock them out. They'll be out for the count.
Linda's family does lasagna too.
Lasagna is the best.
Well, Lisa, get over here. I will make you some garlic toast. I'll even put cheese on it if you want it.
Oh, that does sound good. That sounds good. So Howie says going to need someone's Uranus.
They're pretty close together.
Uranus. We're not doing that. You know, last year we had Thanksgiving in the hospital. So this year it's going to be just nothing. It's going to be chill. I'm going to watch White Christmas about 30 times.
There you go.
I've already watched it twice. That's why I got my tree up.
I'm probably not even going to put a tree up this year. I didn't put one up last year. It's just me.
I think people are putting them up early because they want happiness. They want lights. Because trees make you happy.
Well, not wrong. I do have purple lights.
Put the purple lights up.
I can just put the purple lights up without the tree. String them all around. I got a 300-foot strand. I can circle my living room.
I can't believe you don't have a black Christmas tree, a Scorpio.
I haven't found one yet.
Oh, Walmart has them.
You've piqued my interest.
Walmart has black Christmas trees.
That would look amazing with purple lights, just saying.
Yeah, but that's a Scorpio tree. You could put it like a Scorpio. Your tree topper could be the stinger.
Ooh, I could make those.
I've even got a little, and crystals on here. I even have a little crystal ornament that lights up that I got at Walmart. It's
nice.
It's plastic crystal, but it's a little ornament, and it's a little Christmas. It's like a little ornament, and it lights up, and it's a crystal.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you could get a couple of them for $1.
Oh, that ain't bad. Joni does have the answer.
There you go. The Scorpio tree.
My favorite Christmas ornament, if I can find it, because it disappeared for years. And then when I was cleaning out the house after the fire, I actually found it.
What?
And I put it somewhere to where I wouldn't forget where I put it.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I hate when I don't know where it is. I just did that. I did that with my messy bun.
It's a little Mustang, white Mustang 2 Cobra with blue stripes, just like my old car was. And it's got Santa hanging out of it.
Where we should do what's called a horary chart. Horary. And
sounds
say,
like
where's the ornament?
Sounds like you're describing somebody standing on the street corner. You're saying, horary.
It's kind of like saying all those astrology terms are like Uranus. But you can ask, where is the Christmas ornament? And that we'll do a chart, and the chart will tell us. Like if you lose your keys, they're great. They can help you find your keys. It can help you with a lot. Yeah. Where's the Christmas ornament?
But do you need to know when you lost it?
No, what you do is you just never really look at the clock. But when I think of the question, like in the morning when I get up, I'll look over at the clock, and that's the time I use when I ask.
Okay. All right.
Could you help me with where is Keith's Mustang Christmas ornament? And that's what you do the chart on.
I know it's here somewhere. I got a pretty good idea of where it is. There is a box buried in the garage, and I believe it is in that box. So just a little work.
I have several of those. So we'll do a horary. Horary. Whatever.
What'd you call me?
Horary.
I used to could.
Yeah. Not anymore.
No, I don't know. Not anymore. No.
Horary. Oh, fuck. Ooh. That was sometimes I open my mouth and Aries comes out. Whoops. What's that?
That's my F-bomb.
Oh my God. Sometimes I open my mouth and Aries comes out. Whoops.
You are naughty.
I know it slipped.
That's what she said. Anyway.
That's the Sun-Mars conjunction. There's a Sun-Mars conjunction going on.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. But this week, up to Wednesday, okay, Wednesday, the sun goes into Sagittarius. So we get out of Scorpio, which is Scorpio is intensity.
Scorpio is intensity.
We're done. We're gonna be lightening up.
That's a good thing. I've had a rough few weeks. In here, because not only that, but we're in Mercury pre-shadow. So that's bringing up things that I've healed from before, but they say it's like layers of onion. You heal from this layer, well, pretty soon the next layer comes out and it's a little deeper. Well, this one was pretty deep. And getting through it, but I just had to take a little time, with me figuring this.
That sounds like something Pluto.
And so I've been a little absent out there, but I needed the time to think and figure some stuff out. And I got it figured out. All of this stuff coming back up, all these past people coming back up was to show me how far I've actually come and grown as a person. And it also helped me figure out something that I couldn't figure out what I needed to figure out. And if that isn't frustrating, I don't know what is. But I knew I needed to see something.
Yeah.
It came to me this morning when I pulled into the parking lot at work. I had 5 minutes left before I had to go clock in. So I'm sitting there on my phone reading, positive memes and stuff. And I was thinking about all the stuff that has been coming up, the people that's come up and why. And it came to me.
Wow.
I am still figuring out how to be me. Just me. I'm still learning. So I might trip a little here or there, maybe take a step back once in a while. We all do. But I get back up and I'm going to move forward again. And, I had 40 years that I wasn't alone in here. And
that sounds like Pluto.
So thank you, Pluto, because I needed to, I don't know if I want to say forgive myself, but I didn't do anything wrong. But just thinking about changes that I need to make for myself, I haven't made them yet. I want to. I'm going to. I just don't know when. I'm going to start working on it here probably after the holiday, and we'll see what happens. But
that's frustrating.
I have patience in making those changes. Changes. This has been my survival mode for decades. I started this when I was 14 years old. I am now 54. Do the math.
Yeah. It's expensive too.
Drinking too. I like my coffee now, but I've lived in survival mode all those years, and over the past few years, going through the divorce and the fire and the breakup and the tearing everything out of here and the rebuilding. It ain't been easy.
And then breakup. Put another breakup in there.
Yeah. And
then another breakup.
How many people do you think I was with? I was only with one person since Shannon left. That's just one breakup.
Yeah, but then you had Shannon in between.
No, I never actually got together with Shannon. We never
Oh,
formed a couple. We talked about it,
oh, okay.
and I didn't get any effort. I did not get any
Oh,
reciprocity. She wasn't reciprocal in me trying to discuss it.
oh, okay.
So I said, sorry, I can't do this right now. I'm still healing from things. And that was no lie.
Okay. So, but that sounds like Pluto because Pluto really wreaked havoc. And, that Sun and Mars, well, Sun is self. Sun is looking at yourself. So that could have been the Sun Mars crap. Mars is
Yeah.
your ruler.
Yes, it is. It is
So
Scorpio's ruler. So it's, yeah, still
rough.
trying to be human. It's perfect. And that's where I'm at right now. So I got to have some patience with myself,
Yes.
and I got to remember that I am still learning. In a way, I'm 11 years old, along with
Yep.
being 54.
Well, this is a week where we have not had Saturn come in. And Saturn came out of retrograde. Saturn is moving forward. So now we've not felt that Saturn energy for a long time. So
Yeah.
when Saturn went forward, Saturn will put down restrictions. It can be a little depressive. It can be where you're not in a bad mood, but you're not in a good mood. Therefore, you don't really know what your mood is. It's like I'm not mad, but I'm not upset, but I'm not happy.
Yes.
That's Saturn.
And I finally figured out with the time change, I just shut my mic off.
Yeah.
I get up in the morning, go to work, it's dark. I get off at night, I come home,
Yeah.
it's dark. For a
Yeah.
week straight, during the work week, I do not see sunlight, and I need sunlight. Therefore, the depression hits from lack of sunlight, lack of vitamin D. Probably going to start taking some supplements to try to augment that. But it's a thing. And it happens to a lot of people.
It is a thing.
Not only that, I get home at night in the dark during that process, and I got Freya and I got me. And sometimes I'm not the best company for myself because I'm thinking I'm in my Scorpio cave in the dark thinking and stuff.
Well, you're in your head, and that's
So
well, that's Saturn going forward.
It does get lonely once in a while, but at the same damn time, I don't like the people, so I don't go out in people because people
right.
can be people, and so one of these days, I'm looking to change my living situation and hire me a fellow troublemaker.
The energy has not been easy this fall.
Mm-mm.
It has been very restrictive. It's been coming and going and fast. And now, Saturn was in retro. Saturn's out of retro. We got to get used to being back on track. Saturn's like, you know what? I'm back and I'm in charge. And even though I'm in Pisces, I'm still going to put down the gauntlet.
Yeah.
So what are Saturn remedies? Do things that make you feel good.
If you're overwhelmed with stuff to do, make a list. Make a big list, and then take little things off of that big list and make a smaller list that you can get a few things done on each day. Cross them off, check them off. If you're having trouble getting started in the morning, you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to go take a shower, you don't want to brush your teeth, you don't want to get off the couch.
Right.
Give yourself a little goal. Stand up. Okay, I did that. Cool.
Right.
What's next? Walk to the kitchen, get your coffee. Cool, I did that. What's next? Drink it. Yes, thank you. Now what? Go take a shower. You feel better.
And write down all of the things that you're blessed to have.
Mm-hmm.
My blessings. I think I've thought about that. That has been my Saturn going forward.
Yeah.
It's like, stop. I pinch myself every night going home because it's such a beautiful ride.
Yeah.
But then, like you said, now it's dark.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't like time change either. I don't like it. It is because it's winter and it gets cold. And
Yeah.
so you have to find something to improvise with that.
Yeah. And Freya, she loves to cuddle, but she's got like a 5-minute cuddle window. Then she's off out the back door again. She got a doggy door, you know, and that or she'll jump down and lay on the floor and look at me like, you want to cuddle, you got to come down here on this wood floor.
No.
Nah.
That's Saturn. That is classic Saturn.
Yeah. And we've been getting hit by last couple of weeks, a lot of solar flare activity.
Well, yes, big flares. Big flares.
That amps people up sometimes, their vibration. Sometimes other people, it brings it down. Me, it depends on what else is going on. Normally, I love solar flares. These I have not loved so much because of where I've been at and what I'm dealing with. But I'm thankful. Don't get me wrong. I am thankful for everything and everybody that came back into my life, either in person, phone call, text message, memory, whatever. I'm thankful for it because it allowed me to work through it more and figure out that I'm okay. There is nothing wrong with me. I don't need to rush.
Nope.
Take it day by day and relearn who the hell I am.
We had all those planets were in retro, and they all started coming out of retro. We had Pluto come out. We had Saturn. Remember when they were all in retro? We had Venus. Or was Venus in retro? I don't think
Venus was in retro.
Really? Okay, Venus was in Leo. So I think Mercury goes into retro at the end of December. So, but Mercury's flying right now, so it's going to start to slow down.
Yeah, and the thing with the retrogrades, we'll take Mercury for example, but this applies to all retrogrades. And correct me if I'm wrong here, Joni. But the things, like say when Mercury goes into retrograde, the things that Mercury sees. When Venus goes into retrograde, the things that Venus sees.
Yes.
When they go direct, you're learning things, you're seeing things when they're in retrograde.
That's right.
So when they go direct, they start re-looking at what they saw when they were in retrograde, which is what we're supposed to do as well.
Right.
But many times we don't, because what we saw, we don't want to deal with right now.
That's right.
And guess what? If you don't, it's going to come back up and it's going to be worse.
And Saturn is karma. Saturn is karma. That's the karma train. And it's wisdom. And it's being put back on track. And it's like, no, you think you want to. And it's very prevalent this week. That's why I think a lot of people are putting up their Christmas stuff early because it makes them feel good.
Changes
Lights from a tree always make you feel better.
That soft glow.
Yeah, something about it. Something about a Christmas tree up with the lights on.
Yep.
And, you can't move in the Christmas aisle right now. Usually people are getting their Thanksgiving stuff. I keep thinking this is all Saturn. Look at this crap.
It's
like a big weight. It's very heavy. It's very, very heavy.
Yes, it has been. The energy has been
very heavy.
Lately.
So what do? You wear light color clothing.
No.
Like we're both wearing black.
Black. Purple's my favorite color, but black is my Scorpio's favorite color.
Light candles.
Red for my root chakra because I need to work on my root chakra.
Well, red is a font. Well, red, that's good too. But anything that's mood lifting, that's lighter, anything that's light feeling. Don't eat as heavy. Eat lighter foods. Drink a lot more water.
I had some steamed veggies and some cheese sauce for supper.
There you go. I mean, it's eating lighter. It's light white candles. It's even if you don't feel like meditating, just say, okay, thank you. Even, gratefulness. It's like I watched White Christmas this weekend.
I like blueberry muffins. Just saying.
Well, eat blueberry muffins. Look at Lisa. Oh, that's
That's why I
hilarious.
made that comment.
That's hilarious. Well, you can always wear
Oh,
like gray, but it's
so
yeah, that helps.
I
Oh,
bet
that
you got like maybe some potatoes and carrots in there
yeah, and
with
big
some
chunks of meat
root vegetables, so that will help work on your root chakra.
or your earthiness. But so for this here, this is what you got for Thanksgiving. Okay, we have the moon, which is feelings, emotions. It's moms. It's the females. So you got moms. And Chiron are together. They are opposing Venus. Okay, what does that mean? That means we have it. Okay, it's an opposition. Oppositions are when they're not getting along, but it means these are other people's wounds. It's relationships. It's healing relationships on Thanksgiving. That's the key. It's move on. We got to heal and things are going to work out. Put things to rest. It's healing time for other relationships on Thanksgiving. But there's a but. There's a but in there. You ready for the but?
Yes.
We have the sun is going to square Saturn. What is that? That is like driving down the street and you're ready to go and the brakes hit. I want to do this. I want to do that. And Saturn comes in and says, no, we are not going to do that right now. This is where you pause
You gotta wait.
all weekend.
You got to sit down.
It's patience. This weekend, it's do not make rash decisions. Don't make any decisions this weekend because Saturn's going to pull you back and say no. The Sun and Mars together are going to be impulsive. They're going to be ready to jump to it. They're going to be ready to get this done, ready to get that done. And Saturn's going to step in and say, no, I
Well,
don't want you to do that right now. Wait until Monday or Tuesday. The brakes are on all weekend.
yes. Sit
That's
down.
right. There's Miss Vicky. We talked about that today. Saturn is also father figures. So, father figures or father figures, it's wisdom time. So, it's going to be wisdom.
Kids might need a little bit of advice.
Oh, no, it's going to be the opposite refrain.
Crazy Keith is gonna give his boys some advice.
Oh, no, do it Monday. Do it Monday.
I got your message, Renee. Too. Thank you. I got
But
that.
I like the Chiron and Venus, and I like the moon in there because it's very sweet and it's nice and it's healing other relationships.
Yes.
So it's going to be a nice. You don't have anything explosive. We did take. Yeah, that's it. Don't. That's. It's time to step back. Don't do anything rash. And it's a very healing Thanksgiving if we allow that.
Yeah. No rashes. No rashes because you got to wait for rashes
Females,
to heal.
female, females are going to be emotional.
Happy birthday.
Females are going to be emotional. Just remember that. With the moon and Chiron, but it's going to be very healing Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Tomorrow mine, just saying.
I know Mars is going into Sagittarius. Sun will be in Saggy. So, oh, thanks. See, there's the tree. The tree. The
Yes.
tree's not done yet. The tree is the tree is getting there. It's a calming tree, isn't it?
Yes.
Keith is going to get a black tree with a stinger. His tree topper is going to be a stinger. I'm going to look for a stinger tree topper.
So am I. Howie, this is going to be a very interesting week. Be prepared. All the veils of all the things will be taken away. You will see now what you did not see before. And that is one thing about Scorpio season. Truths come out.
Yeah, they do.
Secrets that people have been holding from you come out. You get to see it, hear it, witness it firsthand in order for you to make decisions, whatever decision you need to make about that situation. Like Joni said, today is the last day of Scorpio. So you may sit back a little later tonight and think about what you have been through since latter part of October.
It's been rough.
You may notice, you might not have noticed then, but now you see it. Oh, that's who that person really is. Okay, thank you. I needed that.
And Saturn will put up walls, but those walls are okay sometimes.
Yeah.
It's persistence. It's you keep going. But when you have the Sun and Mars, we're going to have a tendency to be a little impulsive. But we got Saggies too. You're going to see and Sagittarius moves in on Wednesday. You're going to feel the energy lighten up about 80%.
Thank Spirit.
It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming.
I like my Scorpio season and all, but I tell you what.
Yeah, it was a rough one.
But it was good for me. Things can be rough as hell on you, but it's for you if you can look at it that way.
Remember when we had that thing where I said Mars and the Sun moved together for the whole month?
Yeah.
Just about all the month, and it happens every 2 years. And we have a Cassimi, and a Cassimi is when the Sun and Mars are like in the heart of.
Like this.
Yes, it's very intense, and it's very, very intense, and that's every 2 years.
Can you see me?
And they're still together, but they're separating a little. But when we move into the Sagittarius energy, it's going to be a lot more fun. So it's going to lighten up. I promise.
Where's the party?
That's right.
We can party here, just saying.
So it's not explosive type of energy on Thanksgiving at all.
It's out in the yard.
No, he's gonna get a black tree, Lisa. He's a scorpion.
Renee sent me a link to a black tree pre-lit with purple lights. So
red and purple. It would be kind of cool. A black tree would be kind of cool. You'll keep it up all year though. You'll like it.
Nah.
You won't?
No. Day after Christmas, if not, Christmas Day Eve, that thing comes down.
But a black tree would be very appropriate for you. It would be very appropriate. They're cool. They're cool.
Oh, hang on a second.
So what are you going to look for on Thanksgiving? Wisdom.
I'm going to look for some ibuprofen. Sorry.
Don't get into argument. You won't get in arguments. It's argumentative, but just don't.
Look for it was needed. Interesting how that just played out. It was painful, but it was needed. I'd been trying to get that to pop on me. And what I just went through life-wise was painful, but I needed it. So interesting how that stuff comes out. what you're going to want to look for on Thanksgiving is you're going to want to listen. You're going to want to listen to what other people are talking about and how they're talking about it.
That's right.
Because you may find an opening to a conversation that's needed to be had for a long time. Not
That's
an
right.
argument, but hey,
Yep.
I did this a long time ago and I'm sorry. Or there was a misunderstanding and maybe that can be worked out.
Yes.
You want to look for ways to heal situations.
That's very Chiron. That's very wonderful.
And be thankful that you were given the opportunity to get together in order to do that. Be with your family. Even if you don't like your family, you need to be thankful that you got a chance to see your family.
Right.
Family isn't always blood, so keep that in mind. You can have non-blood family members you consider your family. There's several I have watching this feed right now, and thank you for your love and support. But look for ways to help people, including yourself.
Right.
Brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, doesn't matter.
And if you think back at this Thanksgiving compared to 2 years ago, possibly, a lot of people didn't have Thanksgiving because we were on lockdown.
Yep.
So there's a lot of things to look at and say, you know what, I have a lot to be thankful for this year. But I'm going to hold my tongue, and it's healing time for things. Chiron with the moon in there with Venus. Venus is other partnerships. It's how we relate to others. It's not Chiron in your wound. It's the other wounds.
Other people's wounds.
Correct. So, like you say, it might be that situation where look for the opening to say something that maybe you should have apologized 2 years ago, and it's going to be a perfect opportunity to do so.
Yeah. Or you might be able to plant a seed where somebody needs some advice because they don't know what to do. If you're not sure what that person wants when they start talking to you, okay, you just need a vent. You're looking for advice. What are we doing here? Because if they just want to vent, chances are they don't want advice. But if they need to vent in order to get advice, so you know what advice to give them, you need to know that. So you need to know what you're looking at too.
Right. But it's not explosive type of energy. It's emotional, and it's that's okay. We like Sagittarius energy. It's gonna be very nice.
Party.
But it can be restrictive with Saturn in there. Saturn energy is very heavy. Wear light clothing.
No.
Wear white. Wear something white.
My socks.
Okay, that is perfect. That's perfect.
Yep. And what I get Lisa and Renee because I'm right there, but she's not wrong either. Drinking on holiday is sometimes not good. Depends on who you got around you.
Right.
Use common sense. Just think. And if you're having a bad day, just look for things that you're thankful about.
Sure.
You woke up.
You have food.
Thankful for that every morning. Yeah, I got food in my fridge. I'm thankful for that. I got a floor to stand on.
We have heat.
I have heat.
We have cars. We have
running water. I can walk from my front door to my back door on the floor. I can walk up my stairs to my bedroom and into my office, which I reclaimed, and I got a wall lath. I'm thankful for that. I could keep going on and on about little things.
And the fact of the matter is, even though the world is really in some bad situations and bad things are going on, we are so lucky to be where we are here, and like you say, heat and housing and food.
Yes.
When a lot of people don't even have housing right now, they're running for their lives. And so there's a lot of things to be very, very grateful for.
Yeah, absolutely. God, what was it? Iceland? They've had over like 1,000 earthquakes.
Yeah, like 3,000.
Yeah. Did we not call earthquakes?
Yeah,
About the
yeah.
time?
Uranus was out wrecking havoc.
And volcanoes. There was 4 volcanoes erupting at the same time.
That's still going to go, and we'll
That's
have to look at
unheard of.
that. We'll have to look at Uranus because that thing in Iceland's still going to blow. So we'll be able to pinpoint when it's going to blow by Uranus.
Yeah, there's a lot of places in this world that are not good right now, and even though prices are high, gas is high, food's high, inflation is, I'm going to shut up. We still need to be thankful that we are not in those other countries that are
right.
warring and having these natural disasters. We've got our own share of those. Why did Yellowstone just pop in my head? We don't need that to go. Just calm down. Calm down. Breathe.
Nothing's going to go this weekend, I don't think. We have to look at Uranus.
Breathe, Yellowstone.
That's right. Breathe, Yellowstone. We don't need Old Faithful blowing.
I'm not even going to go there. I'm not. I want to so bad, but I ain't going to do it.
I'm going to look and see what else the planets are doing. Okay, what's going on Friday? Oh, okay, we got the moon. Okay, this is good too. On Friday, we got the moon conjuncting the nodes of fate, which is another thing. Why am I here? Things are, it's going to be, that's another good transit. We've really got some nice transits over the weekend, except for the fact that Sun and Mars are being squared by Saturn. So everything that we're going to try to do, that we want to do, that's impulsive and, hey, I can do that. It's this time. It's that time. Saturn's going to come in and say, no.
Loophole.
Think about it. Don't do anything till Monday.
Loophole. I have things that I do want to get done, but do you know what I really, really want to do?
What?
I want to sit on my couch all 4 days of my 4-day weekend and not do anything to my house.
Then don't.
No, you didn't catch that. That's my loophole.
Oh, okay. So
what I want to get done, Saturn's going to say, no, you're not going to do that.
Well, let's see where
I'm changing what I want to do to I want to sit on my butt all weekend.
Okay, let's see.
Saturn's going to say, no, get up and go do that stuff.
I'm going to look and see where it's hitting you. And I'm going to tell you what you're going to be out there making it. Oh, okay.
If it's below the belt, we ain't talking about it.
Okay, here we go. We got Mars and Sun are in the second house of money. So this could be a really good, the push is going to be money. This could be, hey, if you do this, Saturn's in the 5th. Don't jump yet into creative projects that might have a big price tag on them and be too good to be true.
Yeah, I've been keeping my eye out for those.
With creativity, I can promise you this. Let's do that. Saturn's going to say, no, let's wait. Because the drive and the push are going to be all about you can make money doing this with because Saturn's in the 5th house, Scorpio.
So patience.
Right. It's going to be, wait a minute, I'm going to look at this and I'm not going to make a decision, even though $500,000 sounds really good to make for my creativity or a project you want me to work on or do. But let me think about it.
Patience.
Because Saturn might have a project behind that one that you could make $1 million on.
Patience.
Yes.
It's that email is going to come. I am talking to a specific person right now. And I believe that specific person knows who they are. Patience.
Yes. That's your Saturn it's in your house of love, romance too, love life in the 5th house.
It's been a while since I've had one of those.
Love affairs.
No, I have one of those.
Restrictions. It's the
My,
chastity belt.
my love life has been restricted so hard.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not even fun.
Saturn's in there.
But I know patience.
That's right.
Patience.
Well,
Don't
this is all
jump.
about money. It's going to
Patience.
be about money project with creativity because that's a creative house.
Well, this is a creative house and it's taking money.
That's right. That's right. So just say, okay, well, let me think about that on Monday when this all passes. Let me think about that when everything passes. Because you've got to look at each particular house. Okay, one. Let's see. What's another? Who else was? What other house? Okay,
This.
Leah. Let's look at Aquarius for Howie. Where's
Here.
Aquarius?
Okay, hold that thought real quick.
Okay,
Patience. This statement right here. But I just need to know if it's worth it.
that's right.
That is something that has been kicking my for the past
Really?
month. Opportunities. Is this good for
See?
me? What happened when you did this the last time and the time before that? Have you learned yet? Is Mercury saying, are you still stupid? No, Mercury, I am not still stupid. I am having patience. I am not jumping. I am sitting back and taking a look at things and analyzing. I am doing my best to take my time and have patience for what I want in my life the most right now. And therefore, I do things the correct way this time and not like I used to do them. I have to do this the way that I would do them and not the way me and that thing did them. I need to differentiate, and that's difficult up here because I ain't never been this person since I was 6. So I'm still learning how to separate those aspects, and it ain't easy.
No.
It is not easy to reprogram your brain, especially when you're Scorpio with an Aries back and Sag back and that.
Well, your Scorpio is a fixed sign. It doesn't change. It doesn't want to change. It's my way or the highway. It's not easy.
It ain't. It ain't. And where I've been alone for so long, living alone, when I meet, whoever, if we come together in a relationship, that's going to be a big change for me, bringing somebody back into my life. I am going to have to completely get used to living again with somebody. I mean, Christy's here once in a while. She's my roommate. She's here a few days here and a few days there. She's in Florida for 4 months right now. So it's, in a way, it's nice having somebody here for a little bit, but it's nice to have my house back. Love you to death, girl. But I miss you. Can't wait to get back. But it's going to take some time for me to get used to. So whoever I do end up with, they're going to have some patience with me, and I'm going to have some patience with them. And if you need to, sit down and talk about things,
Absolutely.
Take a time out. Say, hey, I need a time out. Let me go for a drive. Let me go for a walk. Let me go out in the garage for a little bit. Let me go work on the basement. Give me a little bit to breathe.
Right. And it is constricting as Saturn can be. There's always going to be a lesson, and it's wisdom, and it's keeping you on path, and it's keeping you in check. So, like I said, this weekend, just put the brakes on stuff because you're going to feel that push because it's Sun and Mars together, and they're opposing what Saturn is saying.
Yeah. Linda's feeling me. She knows what I'm saying.
Absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with alone time. It's very healthy.
No, if your partner needs time out, be supportive of that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not standing there screaming down your throat. They're saying, hey, I need a timeout. Okay, cool. I'll go do this. You go do your thing.
There's
It's okay.
absolutely nothing wrong with a timeout. I think it's wanted. I think you should have alone time. Go to the library. Go do things. If
Learn.
even just walk around a store.
Yeah. Daydream, about what you want to buy. Set goals for yourself.
If it's nasty out, just walk inside somewhere. Renee, patience has always been my downfall. At work. I think I have it.
Layers. Layers.
Look how
thick this notebook is, but look at how thin each layer is. But each layer is clean. You get to decide how you want to handle that layer.
That's right.
Write it down on each layer. Each time a new layer comes up, write it down. Read it to yourself. Read it out loud. You need to set it on fire. I don't care. I do that a lot.
Right. And the thing about it is, Renee, patience now is Saturn is going to say no. And with that impulse, the Sun and Mars together like they are, it is very easy to lose patience and just jump into things this weekend. Because that push is going to be in Sagittarius, where Sagittarius is the free spirit to begin with. And so and it's fun, and it's, like using you as an example, Keith, it's like, wait, they've promised me 50 grand. I've got to jump on this now and sign these papers. No, you don't. Saturn's going to come in and say no. And it's Pisces. Saturn is in Pisces, which makes it a little bit actually calmer. It's a little bit nicer.
So it'll be easier to have patience.
Yes, it will. But still, Saturn has the gauntlet. And
I am a double fire sign.
No, Saturn. So I think a lot of it this weekend is go with the flow, especially at Thanksgiving.
Let things flow.
And all up through Wednesday is beautiful.
Yes.
We have on Wednesday night, for people that are clairvoyant, I forgot about this one. We have the moon and Neptune both together in Pisces. So clairvoyance on Wednesday is off the freaking charts. Work on your spiritual stuff. Make sure when you dream on Wednesday to write this down, because dream states are going to be elevated. Everything's going to be elevated. Creativity. It's a lovely transit. And that's what you're going to be going into on Thanksgiving with that kind of wonderful energy until Saturn shows up and says, get out of here.
Even your daydreams. Pay attention to what your daydream is.
Yeah. That it's very reflective on Wednesday.
Yes. You're welcome. And thank you.
You're welcome. We'll do this for Christmas too, because I think holidays can be stressful for a lot of people.
They can, but I'm going to put this out here. Okay. You go to your relatives for the holiday.
Right.
Don't expect things to blow up. Don't expect the same old thing to happen, because if you do that, you are putting that out to the universe that you want that to happen.
That's right.
Guess what? It's going to happen.
Yep.
9 times out of 10. Expect an awesome day. Expect fun, discussion, play games, what have you. Expect a great day. But if that situation does arise, it is perfectly okay for you to look at your watch. Oh, thank you all for a wonderful day, but I have to go. Get up and leave. When they say, why are you leaving so early? Blah, 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 blah. You don't have to say anything. You can turn around and say, well, my allowed time is up. We'll see you next year. And you can walk out that door, get in your car, and you can go home. And you don't have to worry a thing about what they're about in that room that you just left. because it ain't none of your business.
That's right.
Make it your business. It's going to hit you.
That's right.
Don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you.
And I agree with you wholeheartedly. If you go into it thinking, oh, crap, this is going to happen, it will. It will happen.
It's the same way with thinking
Right.
about Monday being, Monday, you have to go to work and
I do it every Monday.
Monday's a day. It is a day. For me, it's just simply the beginning of the work week.
Yeah.
And I know the machines are going to go down over the weekend. I look at it like, okay, that gives me something to do today. It's going to be a good day. I've really tried to change my attitude on things, and it has really helped, with my job and how I handle it and how I think about it. Monday is not a bad day for me anymore. It is just a day, and I think of it as it's the beginning of this pay period. I get to go in and put these hours in so I can receive my paycheck, so I can pay my bills. I get to do that. I don't have to. I get to. And I get to is very important during Mercury retrograde, which we are coming into. I get to go to work. I get to repair my car. I don't have to. I get to. I get to talk to this person. I get to see my family. I get to.
And be very grateful about that. And I think it'll be a very smooth one. The energy is going to be on your side.
Yeah.
There's nothing explosive about this energy coming up. So it's really, really nice.
Welcome. I felt it.
See, Lisa, that's wonderful. Be tough and don't,
Sad season. It's party time. Have fun.
It is. And it's going to be, by the time Wednesday rolls around, with that moon in Neptune and going into Sag season, you're going into the Thanksgiving holidays in a good mood.
Yeah.
Good energy.
Yeah, it's just a day.
Yeah.
It's just a day. And who knows? There may be a long feud that goes away.
Well, it's very healing. It's a very healing holiday. It's out there for you to grab the energy. The energy is just sitting there neutral until you put it to where you either put it in your favor or you put it against your favor.
Yep.
It's just sitting there. It's neutral.
You got a positive here. You got a negative here. Which one are you going to choose?
That's right. A red pill or a blue pill? Is that's a green pill or a purple pill?
I'll take the purple.
I'll take the
purple. I'll take the purple.
Well, Chief, it's an hour we've been chatting about Thanksgiving.
Yes, we have. And stuff.
And stuff. And groovy stuff.
Yes, cool and groovy things with Keith and Joni.
Well, cool and groovy. I'm out of here. So you have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, you too.
And everybody else, thanks for tuning in, you guys. Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Right? So you chat away.
You have a good evening.
You too, sweetheart.
All right.
But have a great one. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Got a little surprise. Next Monday, I will be here without Joni because I have a guest coming on. Just give me 1 second here. I got to check something. I will be having Jean Claire Broida come on my show again. It has been a few years since she's come on, and she has agreed to come on the 27th. So that should be a very interesting show. She's a very knowledgeable person about a lot of things, paranormal, aliens, all kinds of good stuff. So I think we're going to have a very, very good conversation next Monday night. So be sure to check that out. But I do want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I enjoy being able to sit here, talk with you, laugh with you. It helps me. And hopefully, in turn, it helps you. So, yeah, just play everything by ear. think good thoughts. But have the beer ready just in case. Just saying. You know who I'm talking to. All right. On that note, I do need to jump off of here. I have a phone call I got to make. And by the way, Howie, the beginning and ending videos are not in here. So we will see you next week.